Oh, hi, Hal.
Hi. So much attention has been paid to Herschel Walker showing his participation trophy badge.
Yes.
During that lovely,
Yeah.
I suppose it was kind of a debate. It was really weird. It was like a ping pong match between someone playing ping pong and someone eating ping pong balls. It was like a ping pong ball eating contest.
He is a sheriff the way your 8-year-old is a pilot because he got that little
exactly,
pin.
yes.
Yeah,
When you
right,
like my
yeah.
kid, when he got a sticker every time we would fly on the plane, he was automatically. He was not officially a pilot. Obviously, he had to work his way up, and he was an honorary flight
Sure.
attendant at first.
Yeah.
And that's what you call a kid who runs up and down the aisles asking people if they're hungry. That said, the thing that stood out to me was when they were talking about healthcare as a right, and they had that conversation about it. And Walker's response was, "I want people to have the healthcare that Warnock has."
Right.
Warnock has government health care.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
No, he actually said, "I want you to get off government health care and get on the kind of health care Raphael Warnock has." Oh,
Right.
dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah, that is. I think that's get your government hands off my Medicaid.
That's right. Yes.
A steroid injection right into your brain pan.
Let it be noted that we are all health nuts in this room. We believe in eating right and exercise, but that being said, you can't go, "Oh, you don't need the insulin." No.
Right.
Some people, and also it would be better if it wasn't $11 billion.
I mean, it's not something someone made up. Your body produces it, just in some cases, not enough. And so some people need some to regulate their blood sugar. Right. And I'm not your doctor. Talk to a real one. But the point is, it's not something somebody could patent. It exists in nature. And therefore, producing enough of it for the people who need it should be like a relatively simple act by certain pharmaceutical companies or certain biological entities or certain, universities that get grants from government. Like, there's so many opportunities. We have companies that make bullets for the Army.
Right.
And that anytime they have too much, they sell it to the public. And Glenn Beck has been freaking out that the price of bullets is going up because the U.S. government is not ordering overages of bullets anymore. And he's mad that his socialism bullets aren't getting, his cheap bullets aren't getting delivered to him. And yet at the same time, he's trying to get the government to do the exact opposite with insulin. Keep the output low so the price can stay high. It's adorable.
By the way, I'm on the Chris Rock program. I think bullets should be $5,000 a piece. I think it's
right. Yes. And you have to rent them. You have to return them when you're done in whatever case you find them, or you lose your deposit. That's what you should bring each one back, all bent up, and turn it in like a bowling shoe.
Can I just say, remember that love letter we got this week? Hal Sparks, not only hilarious, but knows more than most any journalist, newscaster. It's true. It is true. I also think of you as the historian of the Stephanie Miller Show. You just said, you tweeted a reminder, John Durham's case will eat in court because the House GOP already found that the Trump-Russia probe was started because George Papadopoulos Papadopoulos.
Yes, George Papadopoulos.
Blabbed that Russia was going to help Trump win to a foreign diplomat, not the Steele dossier. The Steele dossier did not start the Trump-Russia.
No, it did not. Not at all. That's the entire argument from the Trump organization. It's the entire argument from the right side of things. It's totally ridiculous. The Republicans found this out on their own after months and months of digging around. George Papadopoulos was in a bar, sucking back 9 fuzzy navels, and just loudly to a diplomat in front of a bunch of other people went, the Russians are going to help us win this. And the guy was like, hello, FBI. One of the guys that Trump just bragged about being on his team, just like spit in my ear. You know that meme with the girl blathering in the guy's ear?
Yes.
That's George Papadopoulos talking about Russia helping Trump get elected.
Yes. And also, I love Dippin' Dots, and so that made me happy. Although now I prefer Papadopoulos, but okay.
Yes, George Papadopoulos. And he's the guy, by the way, he's the Abbott and Costello of Papadopoulos and Carter Page, who, Page and Papadopoulos, I mean, it's like a sitcom waiting to happen, or at least an old crime show where they fall in love and fight crime. Not really fight it, commit it, but you get the point.
Yes.
And I love the argument that they have that protects Carter Page. Like, Carter Page, there are no emails linking Carter Page to the the Trump and Russia, blah, blah. Yeah, because nobody's stupid enough to write Carter Page an email. He's a moron. You hand him a piece of paper, you give him a plane ticket, he shows up, he hands a folder to someone or leaves it on a table and they pick it up. So he's got idiot plausible deniability. And then he gives a speech on economics, which no one listens to, and then flies home. So, like... Please, just with the please.
We mentioned Michael Flynn in there. How many treasons do you get before you actually go to jail? Right? Like, so Bannon, the government has said, suggested 6 months in prison. He was it's just been this wheel of, right? They get pardoned, they get out, they commit the next crime, treason, whatever.
Yeah, except there's a spoke missing from that wheel now. Trump is no longer in there to actually give them a pardon, and he shan't ever. Ever. I'm here to tell you, Donald Trump will never be president again.
Thank you.
Stop it. Full stop. Everybody calm down. Not going to happen. Never, not ever. The only thing I've ever agreed with Paul Ryan on is that Donald Trump and did you? I'm sure you've seen the Roger Stone coat screaming in the phone.
I was just going to get to this because Yes. Let's. But please. Here we go.
Jared Kushner has an IQ of 70. He's coming to Miami. We will eject him from Miami very quickly. He'll be leaving very quickly. He has 100 security guards. I'll have 5,000 security guards. You want to fight? Let's fight. You and your abortionist bitch daughter.
Yeah.
Fight, big bag of rats.
And you left off the part where he said Trump will get
no, I got it. Hang on. Yeah. All right. Yeah, here we go. Okay.
I'm done with this president. I'm going to go public supporting impeachment. I have no choice. He has to go. Run again. You'll get your fucking brains beat in.
Oh, my.
Brains beat in.
It's like, come on. That guy, Roger Stone is one of your, like, in case of criminology, break glass kind of associates. He's one of these people who you keep on standby if you want to go scummier than even like the scummiest people around you will invest in. You're like, don't worry about it. I got the next best thing to Roy Cohn. I've got Roger Stone and his stupid Nixon tattoo.
Does he try to look more and more like the Penguin every appearance with the bowler hat?
I don't know. His head looks like a Hot Wheels ramp. I don't know what is happening with it, and the like coke jaw. He's got a very like. If there was an evil Bobcat Goldthwait, that's what it'd be like. I'm doing them. I'm supporting impeachment now. I don't care about your daughter. Like he's totally like if Bobcat had played a villain.
A Dick Tracy villain.
Yes.
Yeah, a Dick Tracy villain, absolutely, yes. With a large prosthetic Burt head.
I feel like we need to use that little piece, right? It's already November, right? We're going to row the boat. Sure. You and your abortionist bitch daughter. Come on. That's got to be, right? In place of I approve this ad.
Look, again, though, you're going to look for a standard where there is none. It's not even about double standard. It's about total lack of standard. In their case, it's not even hypocrisy because their stated thing is, and what's her name? I forget which Republican Nudnik recently said this, but she was like, I don't care. I just want to keep the Senate. I don't care about abortion.
Dana Loesch.
I don't care if right. Dana Loesch, that's right. Lana Douche. She said, I'm sorry, I always invert her.
I don't care if he aborted baby eagles. I want the Senate.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And so that is their standard. When everybody goes, oh my God, hypocritical Christians. Oh my God, hypocritical family values. Oh my God, you got to understand the stated ethic. Their line actually is anything to win.
Right.
So
and by the way, here's Herschel Walker.
Is just a show.
Here's Herschel Walker again denying that he knows the woman that whose abortion he paid for, who he had another child he was ordered by a court to pay child support for, but he doesn't know who the woman is. Here it is again.
For the voters watching tonight, can you explain the circumstances surrounding these claims? You have 60 seconds.
Well, as I said, that's a lie. And, most things I put it in a book. One thing about my life is I've been very transparent. Not like the senator. He's hid things. But at the same time, I said that's a lie. And on abortion, I'm a Christian. I believe in life. And I tell people this, Georgia is a state that respects life, and I'll be a senator that protects life. And I said that was a lie, and I'm not backing down.
Okay. Couple of things. Never mind death penalty, and they think elementary school teachers should carry guns in case anybody shows up.
Right.
They should be able to return fire immediately for if somebody steps on a bag in the hallway.
Yeah.
So like pro-life, my tookus. That said, that's what Tom Cotton and Tim Scott were there, or Rick Scott were there to do. They were there to talk him through. Just stick to the pro-life line, because that is the one thing that will drive voters to the polls for you. The problem they have is that Donald Trump is out there saying rigged election, nothing has changed, there's no way, he's basically saying it's rigged already. So why would you bother?
Right.
And they've all got to vote on the day. So he's talked, all Republican voters have to vote on election day. So the only long lines are going to be Republicans. And a lot of them are only going to make up their mind that morning whether they're going to vote or not. And if the lines start long, which they usually do, these people are going to blow it off, and then they're going to blow it off in the afternoon. Yeah. That's the problem with in-person voting in the first place.
Yeah. Well,
because it's a volume issue.
Your favorite, Mike Pillow, as you call him, has urged all Republicans to vote on Election Day. Do not vote early. Do not vote by mail. Alternatively, you can just put your ballot in your pillowcase. And it's like,
absolutely.
Yeah, the election fairy will get it.
Right. And and the weird thing is that they've got these people. The big threat is, oh my God, they're going to force a hand count in one county in Arizona where there's like 89 people, but whatever, knock yourself out. But the other thing is they're going to have people watching the drop boxes. I got news for you. Do it. Watch them, because what you're going to find out is you lost fair and square last time, and you're going to lose fair and square this time. And your own people are going to be livid with you that you don't have proof of any kind of fraud, because you were sitting there watching it the whole time. It didn't happen. It doesn't happen.
Well, it's like the ninja audit that found actually Joe Biden won by more votes than...
Exactly. Everywhere they look, you're gonna if you find fraud, it's gonna be Trump voters every single time.
Yep.
Every single time. If there's